Welcome, welcome. Let's go. Y'all come on in here, man. Back like I never left. Let's go. We're going to get into it tonight. Yeah. Players in the building, players in the building. Y'all come on in and hit that like button when y'all get up in here, man. Come on now. Y'all been to church before. Hit that collection plate on your way in the dough. E Black in the building. Let's get it. We're going to stay in the heavens with this game today, man. We're in the heavens with it. Floating high above the bullshit. This Mr.O, evolutionary playboy, and a special guest is going to be joining us live. Y'all lock in. Get comfortable with that pillow in the cover, man. PlayersPerspective.shop. Y'all get y'all some merch now. Come on. Stop playing with this game. You ain't coming up until y'all ready. Playboy in the building. Talk to him. They can hear you now.
Can you feel me?
But can they feel you? Are they ready for this game that's going to be kicked today? Come on in. Not a lot of time today, y'all. Y'all, let's go. Top reasons she loves. Top reasons she lost interest. E Black in the building. We stand above the bullshit today. We're gonna stand in heavens with this game. Give it to them the real way. Just some more of it, y'all. Back like we never left.
Can you feel me? Oh shit.
$30 days. 30 days.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's up, man?
what's happening? Get my water together. Must stay hydrated on a punk bitch. Add me up.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Let's get this audio together.
Still
Mic
can't
check,
hear
mic
you.
check, mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? You got me? Camera, audio. I'm firing. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Playboy, you might want to drop off and come back.
Nah, I
He ain't.
can't.
Can you hear me?
You can hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Yeah. All right.
My mic is good too. Let's get it. Let's get it. E Black's here. We got him and her solutions. What's up, everyone? E Black. We can hear both of you. Okay, they can hear both. Let's bring him back. Let's bring Playboy back in here.
Add me up, player shit. Player shit. Yeah.
What's happening?
What's the deal, sir?
What's good? What's good? I think I hear a little echo.
Let me see if I can turn this down a little bit.
Look on the little box, the red box, and see if it's jumping when I talk. Yeah, I
How
hear
about
that.
now?
Hello?
You still hear it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me in the background? You got two things open?
Nah, it might be my the speaker.
Yeah,
I
we
got it
can.
hooked up to.
Yeah, you might want to turn it down just a little bit because it's coming through, it's picking up on the mic. Like when I talk, look at your that little red box. See if it's lighting up. Your red box with your mic hooked up to. Yeah, it's picking up. The
Okay.
speaker's picking up in the mic.
Let me just let me try to put the headphones on instead.
You can just turn it down, turn the speaker down a little bit.
All right, hold up, hold up.
What's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. We in here. Finna give y'all this good free game for now, man. While we got the ability to give it to you for free. But today's conversation is gonna be the top reasons why she lost interest. And I did a show on this. I did a brief edited version of this topic on my page, the 4 reasons why she lost interest. And we're gonna deep dig into these while we here live today. And I got the nothing the no what how you say it? No greater than the evolutionary playboy, but none other than the evolutionary playboy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Does that sound better for you?
Yeah, I can hear myself. I can't hear myself in the
Okay.
background. So I think we're good.
All right.
Oh shit, this boy here done got a new email. I'm trying to make sure the special guest is coming through. Let me make sure. All right, all right, all right. So how you been, man? I wanted to have a conversation. I didn't want too much going on. I just want us to get up here and talk, just chop some game. And
Yeah.
also I want to tell the truth. I want to give them some real information, some things I can't tell you about anything that I haven't been through myself personally. I definitely have lost a woman from not paying attention to some of the signs that were important. And so that that never happens again, and so that nobody else is in these situations, I'm gonna get my top reasons, give some stories, and just have a conversation with somebody I respect, man, on the level that I respect, that can give you the information that's needed in order y'all to level up in y'all life, man, and get the outcomes that you need. So what did you think when you hear like the reasons why she lost interest? Did a story or incident immediately pop up in your mind? Like What happened?
For me, a lot of situations popped up for me. Now, I can't say they were necessarily relationships, but it was situationships that,
Right.
you know, I dropped the ball because, I was lollygagging and, you know, the confidence was where it needed to be, but the attentiveness wasn't there. So I can say dozens
Right.
of times where, you know what I mean? Where it's like I
Right.
could have had the situation and I just wasn't on it. You know how it be though. Sometimes you feel yourself a little too much and you
That ain't
forget.
player.
I
They
know
need
it,
that
man.
attention. They need that attention, man.
For sure, man. Like for myself, man, there's been many a times where I got comfortable in the situation and I went against what I knew to be true.
Yep. Yep.
And that's gonna always fail you, man. When people when you feel like you're the Incredible Hulk sometimes in a situation that you're indestructible and no woman can take you down, that is the beginning of the end for yourself, man.
It
You gotta
is. It
always
is.
stay on your mind and always stay elevating your game, man, because at the end of the day, just like I always say, these women don't know what they want, they just talking. And until they see something uncommon that they know where they need to be. And once they
Yeah.
when they can also recognize complacency, man. When you get complacent and get off your journey and off your game, man, off your square, she gone.
Yep. Out
So
of there.
she'll
Out of
lose
there.
interest real quick, man. And my number one thing, man, is man, you must maintain a mental residence in her mind. You gotta stay on point here, man. If you don't got it here, nothing else that can sustain a woman. I don't know if you think you can out fuck reality. Your dick is better than most. That ain't sustainable. I don't think
Not at
if
all.
your money is longer than money has ever been in life. That's not sustainable. I've seen
No.
guys from jail cells maintain the ability of a woman by having a residence. I'm talking about they got a blanket, a pillow, a cover, the heated blanket, in her mind. They up there comfortable, man. And
Yep.
it ain't
Yep.
nothing that nobody in the free world can do to get her off her mission because she's devoted to that man because he's up here. He's connected to her in a way that's sustainable.
Yep.
Um, but how have you been, man? We're gonna dig
I've
into
been
this.
good.
I got somebody backstage that everybody been waiting to see. They think they thought that I don't know what they thought that maybe like we ain't cool no more. We got something going on. Like I don't know what they thought, man. But me and this nigga here, we ain't going nowhere, man. We just trying to change some things around, man. And at the end of the day, man, everybody got a little pimping to do. So here,
Yes,
without
sir.
without further ado,
Yes,
Add
sir.
me up, player shit. Player shit.
what's happening, man?
Big
What's the
hat.
damn deal? What's the
What's
word?
what's going on, sir?
Man, the player circle back at it.
Yeah, we back at
We
it
back.
again, man. Back
We
like we
back.
never left
Yeah,
Yes,
with
sir.
yeah.
big
Yes,
help.
sir.
What's the word? What we on today? What we
Yeah,
popping?
the top reasons why she lost interest. And
Yeah.
I wanted to kick it off by showing the F's on my report card and also saying that like losing that mental resonance in that woman's mind can be your demise for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
For shit show, man. I know that one thing that's constant throughout any relationship that I've ever experienced, the ones that I've had that mental safari with, and I've always been able to elevate her mind and show her something uncommon, are relationships that you cannot break the bond on. But
Yeah.
ones when you lose focus and you get comfortable and see, she will always be. There's always somebody with more game than you when your game ain't present.
Yep.
And I hear the
Yep.
echo. I hear
Yeah, I just checked my
the echo.
YouTube. It ain't me.
You hear it? You still hear it?
I
Nope.
heard that.
Nah, I ain't here no
Hello?
more. Oh, there you go. A little bit. Yeah.
I think we good. Mic
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, yeah.
This when this nigga Playboy start wearing shirts, what's going on?
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I figured I wanted to keep the attention on the game, not the frame. You feel me?
Okay. All right.
Hey man. Yeah, hey. You know what I mean? Just my hat. But man, get right to it, man. Like y'all had
Yeah.
situations. So I was on this panel recently, right? And they would, women do a whole lot of capping, man, how they holding on to that thing, and for all these reasons why they would just not give themselves fully to a man. But I pose the question. I say, have you ever been in a situation where the first night you meet a man, y'all take this deep mental safari where you just are questioning everything that you knew to be true about life when you met that man? You make these plans for your life for yourself, but when you meet a man that has something that's so uncommon, he's in your head. I'm talking about you questioning your religion, you questioning if your parents are actually your parents, you questioning everything that you knew to be true about your life because of the conversation you had with that man, and it changed your life. But the moment you lose focus, the moment you let go of that, the moment you stop elevating that, she starts to feel like she has outgrown you. And I'm here to tell you that's the only thing that's sustainable is a mental residence in that woman's mind. When you lose focus of your purpose and you get out of bed, in a sense, to stay with the metaphor, you have the potential of losing that woman's time and attention, and she'll be gone.
Agreed.
What say
Agreed,
you?
man.
So, I mean, making a full investment in your significant other, for lack of a better word, is going to be something that proves very valuable for anyone who wants to sustain and maintain anything with the fairer sex. So, as you go through your day-to-day activities and occurrences, you're practicing staying in tune with her ambitions, her aspirations. People are ever evolving, ever changing, and if you're not willing to be innovative and grow with the times and roll with the punches, things can become stale. um you can start to lose touch. You can start to become something that's mundane and monotonous, something that's expected. You know what I'm saying? Something I've always maintained on our channel is talking about actively dating someone. And when you're actively dating someone, you go about your approach with them as if it's brand new. um
Yeah.
I always talk about them dudes at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? They got that fire. Hey, they coming with that fire. They may not have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but they fresh.
Tools are
Hey,
sharp.
you hear me? Hey, my queen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, those toes are looking lovely and suckable. Like they coming with everything. They got the arsenal out.
You better know it.
So like
Player shit.
So every now and then you have to approach the playing field as if you them dudes at the gas station. That woman is everything, and the pursuit of her, the happiness that you want her to feel when it comes to you is like your whole motivation. You know what I'm saying? And you get in that bedroom, you working with the passion, you're exploring her desires and interests, like you are fully invested and actively pursuing this woman throughout the course of your relationship. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And something that I always noticed with my grandparents before my grandfather passed, they always kept a playful spirit with each other. And I'll never forget how they used to argue, and it would be the cutest fucking thing you ever seen. They arguments didn't sound like arguments. They always talked to each other from a place of care and concern. You know what I'm saying? No matter how intense the subject matter is, you couldn't tell that they didn't love each other. You know what I'm
Right.
Yeah.
saying? Like that
Yeah.
was always at the forefront of every conversation that they had. When she's asking him what he's hungry for, she's talking about it like, I can't wait to fill your belly with something that you're going to love. This isn't some task that she is like dreading getting in the kitchen and doing. You know what I'm saying? When
Right.
he's getting up doing things around the house for her, he's, baby this and honey that, and how would you feel about the, like they actively pursued each other until he passed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to
that's
stay in
important.
tune, man. Like staying in tune with your partner, with whoever you're going through life with, or you're whatever you're trying to accomplish with the person that's in your life. You got to stay in tune. Mentally, my one of my first point is to stay in tune up here with the person that you with, and then we can build from there. Playboy, do you want to say something?
Yeah, man, I agree. A big thing with me is studying your partner
Mm,
because see, I break it down to a point to where I can go to any restaurant and decide I know what she wants to eat from here. You know, I don't have to call and ask what she wants because I know her. You know, you got to study your woman. You got to pay attention to her body language. Even when she says nothing's wrong, when you know her, you know, nah, what's up? You know what I mean? So it's just the attentiveness, the attention to detail. And I think that comes from me being OCD with everything. You know what I mean? That's why I work out twice a day, 6 days a week. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's just
man,
like you gotta show an interest that she's never seen before, or she's gonna believe that it's something else out there. And that's what you want to stay away from.
for
Never
sure.
let your woman believe that is greater than you out there.
Right.
What
That's
you
where
know?
you lost her. I remember I was in a relationship one time, man, and every time she would go pick up something to eat, which was a problem anyway because she was never cooking, but she would always go to a place that we would frequent a lot, and she would say, now I'm a creature of habit. I'm very OCD about a lot of things in my life. And when I find something I like, I stick with it. I've been to Panera Bread probably over the last 15 years of my life. I've only eaten broccoli cheddar soup outside of a bread bowl or a cup, and I always get a baguette with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I've ever eaten. Now I don't know what the rest of the menu tastes like. So when I'm with somebody for an extended period of time and they go to a place that we frequent a lot and she asks me what you want, it irks me, man. I'm like, have you not been paying attention to me? Are we not locked in? Are we really not that in tune? Like, you know, I don't like onions on my burger. I don't like onions no matter what it is. I can cook with onions, but I do not want onions on my burger. So don't ask me, do I want onions or not? You know, I don't like dairy like that, but you still want to ask me every time you go. That don't make me feel like you care about me. That make me feel like you're not paying attention. You're not locked in with me. And had I done that to you, you'd be gone. You'd be out of there. So for myself, man, that's one of the keys, man. Having a mental residence in the mind, and the next thing was elevating your game, man. When your game becomes stagnant and you get complacent and comfortable in a situation, there's always room for one. You risk the chance of the partner that you're with, outgrowing you. And when that woman feels like she's outgrown you mentally because she got with you because she thought that she could learn from you, but when she felt like she outgrew you mentally, at that point, she's gone. It works both ways. So, woman, when you see like your man is getting stagnant in the relationship, have you become stale? Y'all respond to that. How y'all feel? Your mic is out. You muted.
I agree 100% that it goes both ways.
Mm.
Both people have to maintain themselves and the relationship. That's why the job never ends. And, you know, people think that you just do so much work just to get to this level. That's when the games begin. You know, you can't mac your chick and then get lazy. You got to keep the same momentum that you started with. And if you can't keep that same momentum, then stop with the cap. Stop selling what you can't fulfill. As simple as that. You don't
Stop
have to go
selling what you
crazy.
can't fulfill. I like that.
You know, it's simple. Don't overdo it because you're gonna have to keep that same pace and sometimes go above and beyond just to put a stamp on that shit.
How you
So
start is how you're gonna end, man. And
yeah,
if you don't maintain the way that you started off, she's gonna be gone.
yep, out of there.
Well, one of the something you have to remember as a man that you're a placeholder. The thirst that is out here available for women, even if it's not a better option, they always have in the back of their mind that you can be easily replaced.
Hmm.
And just like we have those same capabilities with women, it's still understood that a man's value is only as good as what he provides. So increasing your value in a woman's life and in a woman's mind is going to be a never ending
It's ever
dynamic
evolving.
for you.
Yep.
It's
You know what I'm
ever
saying?
evolving, man. It's gonna.
You're always at work. You're always at work. And usually women won't realize that they lost something great until it's gone. There are very few women who are like, this is something that I have to hold on to. And typically when they get in that headspace, you got a lot of this. You know what I'm saying? And that's typically the only thing that make women walk into the situation with their tools out. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? They'll get in their bag when they know you in your bag.
Yeah.
And in terms of just your standard relationship, that it's kind of whatever for them. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll perform once a woman's crazy about you, she'll perform. You know what I'm saying? But that's because you've purchased that real estate in her mind. You've created that value in her mind that's given her a reason to act on those things. Out the gate, we have to come through the door establishing our net worth to them. You know what I'm saying? And that's from the moment of saying hi to the time you make it to the bedroom, to the time she wakes up to go to work, from the time that she gets home from work. You are establishing yourself as something worthwhile to her. And it I have to disagree with you on that, where you say it's on both sides. It's mainly on the man's end to remain valuable in that relationship, so that this woman performs or carries herself as if she gives a damn. Because otherwise, they start to look elsewhere. And if you're okay with that, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. You play the game how it goes. But if this is someone that you want to maintain, you want to keep them in your life, you're always making it known that you're outperforming the rest. And that's why inequality is so big in our society, because men learned early on that they wanted to be able to show, hey, I'm better than that over there. I'm the best decision in terms of this or that. You know what I'm saying? So houses got bigger, cars got faster, luxury got more luxurious. Like men was working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we built
Yeah.
a whole country, a whole society
Man,
for women.
man,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? And they would like to push this idea that um they are our lessers. Meanwhile, we are the stronger creature. So what would it take for men to subjugate them? You know what I'm saying? In 24 hours, if men wanted to conquer women and have them operate as slaves, it would be done. Who would stop us? Who on this planet would stop men from doing whatever they want to women? You know what happened? We care so much that we did the exact fucking opposite. We created a whole
Man,
society that's comfortable and safe for their ass.
man.
I watched a video yesterday, and this chick built this little tool to help her gather logs so that she can drag them through the woods. I don't know what she's doing with these logs, but I sat there for 4 minutes, watched her struggle to get these two logs on her back, and everybody's in the comments like, "Oh my god, look how able and capable she is." And you know the only thing I was thinking, Jesus Christ, if I had to sit here and watch her build a house.
Man,
5 years later, she'd have a porch there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
But
saying?
you
And
know
they
what though?
like we don't live to serve them. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Because
yeah,
all we are doing.
I would, when I was saying it goes both ways, it was more in the sense of like them taking care of the basic maintenance that we like to see when we look at them, because when that shit starts falling apart, we don't want to invest. So we out of there.
Yeah.
you know. But when it comes to the service, like
But see,
it's no
that's the point
competition.
though. You're going
Yeah,
to
the
be
onus
out
is
of
on
there to
us.
start your battle
Yeah,
over again. You know what I'm
yeah, you're
saying?
right. Yeah,
You finna go across the street and start working all over again at a whole new job where
yeah,
you don't have no
you're right. You're
you
right.
know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got no respect at this new job at all. You at least over there, you know what I'm saying? They knew what the D game was hitting on. You coming in over here and you gotta lay it down all the groundwork for them to even investigate the D.
Yeah,
Like y'all
yeah,
see what
that's
April
real.
said? You see April in that avatar? She ain't told no logs nowhere. Look at that avatar. That avatar ain't told no logs, man.
Man, you hear
Come
me?
on, man.
You see what I'm saying? And they want to act like we don't live to serve them. Like our whole society is built around making women comfortable.
You goddamn right. Like if women didn't exist, we wouldn't have half the luxuries that exist today, man.
Man,
It'd be hard to do everything.
look,
You a man, figure it out.
men would have made a motorcycle for the adrenaline dude. We would have made an SUV for the dude that likes to do heavy lifting, and a truck, maybe, you know, a utility vehicle, and we'd have a sedan. We wouldn't have all of these different car brands, makes, and models. We'd have a hut with a TV, a lawn chair, and a video game. You like life. This world would be very basic. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't
I
be
thought
nothing to
we'd have
state.
running water. I thought we'd have running water. We still have to go out and pitch pails, man. Like I doubt
We'd be looking at
would
niggas
have
in the
gave
river
a damn
washing
to make
themselves like,
running
what
water
is
if
you
it wasn't
doing?
no women.
We'll be calling niggas in the river washing themselves, old light skinned ass nigga. Look at him.
Nigga.
He over there trying to get the dirt off of him.
Come on, man.
Look at this
Oh
soft
God.
motherfucker. He over there getting the dirt off his hands. But
You
God
dig,
damn it.
man.
our whole plight since we came out of the caveman era where we used to hit them in the head, drag them to our cave and say, you mine. You know what I'm saying? Since we came out of that and we went into that age of enlightenment and all of that, we understood that we preferred our women to want to be there rather than to be forced to be there.
Which brings me to my next point. The third thing that I like that I want to add when I did my little speech on why the reasons why women lose interest is that you fail to do something that you promise. You know, when you meet the woman, you're braggadocious, you're doing a lot of things to say, if you was with me, you know, maybe it's some dirty macking involved for lesson guys, but when life is gonna be a certain way. I'm gonna increase your finances. I'm gonna teach you about investments. I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna do all these things, and I'm gonna always elevate you and entertain you at all costs. But when you get her and you lose focus of what you promised, she's still looking for what you promised because she's always looking to get to that next level. And once you got comfortable and you already you've obtained that woman to a certain degree, a certain level, and you lose focus in that, she may be gone.
Yeah.
She
You
may
know
be
what I
gone.
you know what I think though? I
Have you
think
had a
when we look
situation
at
where you promised something and didn't hold yourself to that promise, and she held you accountable?
I think that if we break down how this society looks at things, I would say most women want protection and an erection with no direction
Hmm.
if they had it their way, right?
Hmm.
But then when you look at us, we so simple. We
We are.
just want peace, right? Peace of mind, piece of steak, and a piece of ass. It's
I
been,
like
you know what I'm
that.
saying?
I like
Peace.
It's
that.
the same. It's
Just a
been the
piece.
same forever. We
I
want
just want a
peace.
piece, man.
Yeah. But they want the erection and the protection, but they
We
don't want to
want
follow direction.
the PEACE with the PINCE.
Come on, man.
Peace in all spelling.
Yeah.
All aspects of the word
Yeah,
Hey, man.
and spellings.
Man,
right.
man, you dig, man. I know for sure, man. It's been like we got plenty of stories on this. Let me think of one specifically, man. But hold on, shit, damn, I ain't lost y'all. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, men want simple things. And what did elaborate on what you were saying before you went into the peace thing?
Where was that? Where was I at?
Yeah, I lost you. I wanted to say something about that, but then you said the peace. And I was like, man, that was cold.
Right.
Uh,
You took you for a
now,
loop.
I can't remember, man. I just like it. Just the shit just
men
be
want
flowing, man.
women want protection. Okay, yeah, women
Oh,
want protection, right? So that was a situation, right? I met this girl at the club, and we it continued. We went out for the after club meal. It wasn't us, it was Denny's, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
like on the way leaving Denny's to the car, um some doped out guys decided to roll up. They sitting in the parking lot waiting on people to walk to their cars. And they rolled up with a little knife. And it was like three of them jumped out. And immediately she started screaming and she threw her purse. I'm like, baby, why you throw your purse? I got you. Get behind me. I got you. Just get
Yeah,
behind me.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
threw it behind me. And once I threw it behind me, and the dudes know I wasn't going nowhere, they jumped back in the car and left. But one of them jumped out and grabbed her purse because she threw it. Yeah, and she just screaming. She's like, now this is a woman that if you met her, she would talk tough, like she tougher than the toughest beast that ever. But when somebody pulled up on us in that parking lot and they jumped out three deep, she just she threw her purse, man, just threw it at him. And I'm like, baby, I grabbed her and I pushed her behind me immediately. And I just stood there with a show of force. I said, if y'all gonna come do something else, you're gonna have to take it from me. And they looked at
yeah,
me. They grabbed the purse and jumped back in the car and pulled off. I had just met this girl, but the fact that I stood strong in that situation when she needed protection, she didn't leave my house for a week. She was at my house. I went and got changed of clothes. Matter of fact, when I went to work, I came home to new dishes in my cabinet because I was still living like a bachelor, eating on paper plates. She had put dishes in there. She had put a bathroom set in there with the little fuzzy thing on the toilet and bath mat. I'm living like a straight bachelor. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my early 20s. But because I
yeah,
told her first, she didn't even want to go home. She said, I'm gonna stay with my protector. In her mind, she wanted to stay with her protector, man, because I immediately went into action. And she outfitted my whole house with luxuries that I wasn't even living up to. But she just wanted to show me that she was here for me, that she appreciated what I did for her because I protected her in that moment. At the end of the day, she's like, I can get a new purse, I can re-get my IDs and all that. But I thought I was gonna lose my life. And myself personally, like they were little guys. I hadn't been face to face with the Taliban. That's
yeah,
not really nothing to me. But for me, it was nothing to immediately go into action and push her behind me and say, I'm gonna be the barrier between you and what's going on out here at 4 a.m. And because of that, had I not done that, she'd have blocked me. I'd have never been able to reach that girl another day in my life. She'd have
yeah.
blocked me because I didn't do what I said I was going to do from the beginning. I gave her a reason to lose interest.
Yep.
And the one thing that women keep that maintains a woman's interest, not only her mind, but also the protection level. That's a true
Agreed.
story, man. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
ever lost a woman to not doing what you said you was gonna do, but when you lose, when she don't see you as a man no more and start seeing you as a little boy or a child, she's gone.
Yeah.
You can't maintain no woman by not being a man.
So I have a story that's kind of like the reverse of that. So I'm in Vegas a couple weeks ago.
Oh shit.
You know who I got with me.
Yeah, I already know. I know you.
I got a little Billy Badass with
Those,
me.
yeah,
You know
yeah, yeah.
what I'm saying?
Those good to, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So um we leaving the club. I done showed her a great time. I'm at an upscale bar, you know what I'm saying, rooftop, 60th floor, luxury, everything. They showed us an amazing time because they remember me from last time, and they really love to make cocktails. You know what I'm saying? They got barkeeps. They ain't got bartenders. You know what I'm saying? So he remembered my cocktail to the T. He made her what she wanted. She was like, "Oh, this is amazing." I done introduced her to everybody I knew in there. Like we had a time, right? So we get in the car and she's doing her little huffing and puffing thing. She has an attitude about something. And so I'm not knowing what it's about. I'm like, I'm ignoring it, vibing to the music, like she'll get over it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So finally, after about 55, I'm like, you know how Playboy, you ever seen them shake that leg in frustration? She's shaking her leg so hard she got the car swerving. So after about 55 of the haws, I'm like, what's wrong? What's going on? The motherfucker tells me I ain't talked to them all night. I'm like, huh? I'm like, this got something to do with me?
Man,
I'm just knowing, like, you got a text you ain't like, you lost some cryptocurrency or something. Like, this had to be something that went on in your phone. This ain't have nothing to do with me. So immediately, I'm like, man, look, fuck this. It's time to go home and call it a night. But I'm on my way to get some food, though. So we pull up to the restaurant. There's this little bummy dude outside asking for money and stuff, but he ain't like just one of the little panhandling dudes. Like he like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get caught in that dark alley with this motherfucker type situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I done already told him I ain't got nothing for him and shit. So meanwhile, she has turned this into an argument. She wants me to sit in the car and go back and forth with her. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm going to the restaurant to get my food. I get out the car. She starts blowing the horn. I'm like, oh my God.
no peace.
No peace. You know what I'm saying? I go in the restaurant. I start ordering my food. People getting up, they making their way out. Guess what I hear behind me? So you just go get out the car and walk away while I'm talking to you? I'm like, man, don't come in here doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't cool. Get off of that. You know what I'm saying? She like, well, you walked away. Look, I'm grown in a motherfucker. I told you I wasn't finna argue with you, go back and forth. I came here to get some food. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? So she like, you just embarrassing me in front of all of these people. I'm like, dude, this is you. You supposed to still be in the car. You said you didn't want nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? So meanwhile, Buddy that was outside on his little trip and shit, he comes inside. Now, she done took her attention off of me and started getting an attitude with him. So she says something like, I don't know who he talking to, but he got me fucked up. I look at her.
Like paint the picture like this, the size, you know what I'm saying? Like,
look, Playboy, this motherfucker is 4'10".
By the grace of God. By the grace of God.
If she weighs 80 pounds, that's because she got a weighted vest on.
By the grace of God.
A wet weighted vest. She got a wet weighted vest on.
Shit.
So now mind you, you know what I'm saying? It's a big ass nigga who ain't got nothing to lose, right?
Nothing.
That's a dangerous man.
Man.
So, I'm looking at her like you dead ass crazy. You know, like I'm listening to her talk crazy to this dude, and I'm like, I'm hoping you're not doing this because I'm here because I'm finna watch you get your ass. I'm finna watch him whoop your ass in this restaurant, and you're gonna deserve every bit of it for being a bitch. So
you talk me into some bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? So I finished ordering my food. I finished ordering my food or whatever. And buddy, he decides to ignore her. And he walks off and shit like that. But I'm just looking at this motherfucker like you problematic in every way, shape, or form. Like you just don't have no what is that that life preservation. You have no sense of life preservation. Like what is wrong with you? Like you will let your little attitude just ruin any situation and dynamic. Like nigga, I ain't finna be out here putting my life on the line behind this type of shit.
Hell nah. Hell nah. Hey, you know what? I actually do have a story
Come on.
where I dropped the ball, man. It was like I think about 2007-ish, and I've been back in the Bay Area about a year, and I was training. I was still competing, so it was this little hill area that my coach would have us go run hills at. So that day I was by myself, and I'm running the hills. You know, I'm still in my 20s. I'm running the hills. I'm running the hills so fast, it's like it's flat. So I see this girl walking down the street. So it's timing. I'm like, I'm gonna time it. When she hit this part, I'm gonna run into her. So anyway, I time it right, talking to her. I get her number. She ends up living like half a block away. So we start kicking it. And she was real skinny, not the type of woman I usually would deal with, but she was like gorgeous. Like her face was gorgeous. So we hanging out and I start liking her a little bit. But again, at that time, I had so many on the team. It's like, yeah, you cute, but yeah. So I kind of like pushed her to the side a little bit. And I started doing this thing where I would come and go. Like I hit her one week, all week, then I drop off for a week or two. So I guess when my stock started falling, like my stable was unable. I start, yeah,
You got
and
a
I start,
squeaky wheel.
oh my God. So I tried the thing. I'm like, let me hit her. I hit her, right? And she's having a normal conversation. At least I thought. So then towards the end of the conversation, I'm like, I'm gonna be in Oakland tomorrow. I want to come see you after training. She said, you know what? Your window of opportunity has closed. Click.
Oh,
I was just like, I can't say shit to that.
that's
Like,
fair. That's fair.
yeah, but I still remember that shit to this day.
Hey, damn right.
So I mean, and she was like somebody to invest in, but it is what it is. I got too cocky and she left. My opportunity left.
Women lose interest, man. So we're gonna tell our else on our report cards too while we up here. And the only reason we can really speak from this shit with the level of game, with this level of 10-year game in the game, is because we done been through some things. And shit, we ain't perfect. I know for damn sure I ain't perfect, man. I done made a lot of F's.
Hell
I did a whole lot of fucking up, but it took a whole lot of trial and error and field experience for me to develop the game that I have today. And I'm here to tell you, man, learn from my mistakes. Learn from everybody's mistakes up here on the panel, man. When you lose attention or focus on how you gotta to maintain it, man. She's on the time clock. She'll be out of there.
Yep.
She'll be out of there, man. One of the last things I want to get into is the fourth reason why a woman probably lost interest in you is, to be honest, she probably was never that into you to begin with. You see this with guys, man, when they take a girl on a date, and you know how girls love to Snapchat. And when she only Snapchat her meal, as if when you watch her story, you have no existence in the night. She's probably was never that into you. If you're with her for, let's say, a month or two, let's say 6 weeks, and you never met not one friend, you never heard a phone call when she was on the phone with her mom. It's like, Yeah, I'm with Mr. O right now, mama. You know what I'm saying? Let me call you back. You know, yeah, we just left to such and such. And we, when I get home, if you never heard that, she probably never was really that into you to begin with, man. Like you playing yourself, trying to make something work that don't fit. Let's trying to
Yeah,
force the square
yeah,
peg in a round hole. You gotta understand, man. You need to be outside with intention. And if this girl is wasting your time, you need to be up on game on that, man. It's probably that you never did nothing wrong. Is that who you are just wasn't enough for her.
Right.
She probably was never that into you to begin with. So that the fact that she lost interest, man, was just the tricks on you. The joke, the jig is up. The joke was on you. If y'all
yeah.
had any, maybe it not been you, but a scenario where something like that is happening to somebody you know, or maybe it's happening to you. You know, you maybe overstepped your boundaries a little bit. Like you could have went for something that you could have had, but you went for something that was way more than what you could have in that moment.
I feel like you're shooting a slug at me right now. I feel like I can't sit here for too long and let you keep poking at me. You know what I'm saying?
I was wondering what he was gonna say.
Like I'm trying to
We
sit here
talk
with
every
the same
day,
face.
man.
Like y'all ain't talking about me or something.
But we talk every day, man. And
Man.
while he trying to find his way out there in LA, I believe. Yeah.
Look,
He
Playboy.
had prime
Yeah, yeah.
opportunity at
Man,
something,
I
right?
tricked it
He
out
had
bad
prime
one night.
opportunity, but he
Oh no.
overshot his boundary, man.
I tricked it out one night so bad.
Let
Go
me let
ahead,
me
talk
hear
about
it. Let me hear it, man.
Talk
Man,
about it.
I'm at the bar and I'm just cooling, man. It's like it's late. I'm in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm done gambling and all that. It's like 2 a.m, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but stragglers and old niggas. So nigga, some reason, nigga, this group of dimes just walk up. It's 3 of them, right? So the one in the middle who's like basic in comparison to the other two, she's talking to me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking back, and then I learned that it's the first girl birthday, bad as hell. And then the one behind her, bad as hell, but the regular one's talking to me. So
A
I'm having
regular
fun
one.
with the conversation. I'm entertaining her. So I really wanted the third one, you know what I'm saying? But it was birthday girl birthday, so I bought her a shot, you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like to break up the monotony or whatever. So we all just vibing, laughing and shit. Why a fourth one walk up? I'm like, oh my God, where are y'all coming from? Playboy, a fifth one walk up. Oh,
I would have
I
got
said,
mad at that point.
I said the fifth one walked up. I said, that's the one. That's the one. Like, shit, that she might be the mother of my kids. That is the one. I don't care if another one walk up. I don't care who got to say something about it. Fuck God and everybody who got a problem with it. Nigga, I go in, nigga. I'm popping, shooting a mile a minute, and she laughing, she smiling and kikiing, and she give me an Instagram. We sending little flirts on Instagram. Nigga, I get up, I walk away. I ain't never hear from her again, and I already know what happened. Oh, girl, he was talking to all of us.
You know how that go. You know how that go.
I shot myself in both feet. Bow, bow.
Yeah, man.
And young players, I want to tell you right now, fuck who you like. You like who likes you.
That's true.
Who
That's
likes
true.
you. And this
Yep.
is something we all know. But when we're in
Yeah.
the moment, we done had a couple of libations.
Man,
Sometimes our heads get to spinning in the wrong direction, man.
that's why they call them spirits. That's why they
I'm gonna
call
shoot
them
for the
spirits.
moon. I'm gonna shoot for the second moon. I'm gonna go into another dimension, man. I'm gonna metamorph into something that I ain't never seen. Now, you like
I thought the
who
phoenix was
likes
rising from the
you? Free
ashes.
game, free game.
Yeah, man. It's hard when you see. It's hard when you're in situations like that, though,
Bro,
because
because they were
just the
all
monster
cold
in you,
except for
like
the
I
one that
gotta
was
get
talking to
it.
me. Like the one that was talking to me, like she was okay in the face, but her shoulders was big. Like she looked like she played lacrosse or something. I was like, I don't want the lacrosse player. I want the model. I don't want the one that played lacrosse.
That ain't player.
Shit.
She was choosing though,
She was the booty bread out of everybody.
and
You
she
know how you
probably
avoid the booty bread? She was the booty bread.
told him that you was really feeling her too, and they probably
Yeah.
felt sorry for like, okay, we're gonna let you have him then. You know how they do that.
They auctioned me off and shit.
And then her and the one you shot at, she was like, "Get away from me, my friend like you. Will you get away from me? She gonna give you
Bruh.
some play." And you're not picking up on the signals.
None of it. I'm steady. Nigga, I'm airing out the club, nigga. I ain't got no target. I'm just spraying.
That happens, man. She probably was never that into you to begin with.
When you
This
get a
is the
group,
real
man, there's so
thing.
much strategy involved in
Bruh.
that, man. You gotta like be patient. You gotta kind of watch them first, because especially if they don't separate, you gotta talk to all of them before you can get the one. You know, it's strategy to the groups, man.
It's her choice, no force, and accept reality, man. It is what it is.
So to speak to exactly what he's saying about like who likes you, 2 weeks before that, I was in Vegas, and I walk up to a group of 3, and the one I'm popping at, she was cool. She was player about it. You know what I'm saying? She chopped it up with me and everything.
I'm sorry, I already know these stories. So I'm like,
why her buddy slide in like, oh, they gay. She ain't finna talk to you like that. What's up? I'm like, shit, what's up? Shit. So we make it to the bar and shit. And we get to chilling and drinking, throwing a couple backs. She went straight up to the room, knocked me off.
Yeah.
Like who likes you?
It's true though.
That's a sound.
It's true.
That's very sound.
That's some of the best games. If y'all don't take nothing from this whole podcast tonight, this whole interview, you like who like you.
Man.
Like the one like you back.
Because that's the one gonna treat you right.
And the crazy part, it go both ways. It go both ways.
You do.
You can't lose that way.
Right.
I don't care what you like. You only qualify for what like you back.
It's real.
Hey,
your credit score is not high enough for her, sir.
Credit denied.
You
need a 720 to come up here, baby.
You don't have the 2-year work history to get this house. Sorry.
Shit. Y'all ain't gonna fuck with this 680. You trying to negotiate?
It'll work, man.
I got references.
Yeah.
No.
Get one of them HA.
Man.
Oh shit, man. But that's a real game for y'all, man. We couldn't say it no better, man. We've been up here for an hour. I know Playboy said you had like 45 minutes. I don't know if you got to go or not.
Yeah, I got a couple more minutes, man. They can wait a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to say something though.
Go ahead.
I want to say something. A big reason that can make a woman leave, and it's when you make her the center of attention. I mean, I'm sorry, when you make her the center of your world. If she's the focus, then you're not focused on getting y'all nowhere. You get what I'm saying? She can't be the center of your world.
You trying to decorate this Christmas
of
tree.
Your world.
Yeah.
You know?
Decorate that Christmas tree, man.
Yeah. And the last one is like I kind of mentioned earlier, when you allow her to think there's better than you out there. One thing where a lot of dudes go wrong is when your woman is wanting to get in better shape and you're not going to that gym with her. She gonna see some in shape dudes and it's gonna be over for you. If she's trying to include you in advancing, you better go do it. Because she's gonna find somebody that's into the things she's into.
See, everybody think they like, we got our sayings in the game, like do your pimping before you leave the house, before you see the house, and like I'm so cold, man, she ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because my game's so cold that I'm here to tell you, man. Your game is just cold environment, man. I don't care how cold it is. You ain't never been to the Arctics. There's always somebody that got something for an answer for something that you ain't got an answer to if you
Yeah.
not paying attention to one of you, man. Like I don't
Yeah.
care how cold you might be nice with it and all that, and you've had levels of success. Yeah, that's cute, man. That's cute. Whatever. I'm here to tell you, man. The sooner as you let go, the sooner as you start paying attention, somebody gonna slide in. You may call it dirty Mac hand or whatever. It don't matter, nigga. When she shut,
An L
when
is
you
an L.
lose, when you lose, it's a hell, nigga. At the end of the day, she gone, man. You know, send her clothes. I'm finna come get him. If you don't want to relinquish him, then you weigh him dead, nigga. But she gone, man, and she ain't coming back home. The top, go ahead and
Yeah.
put that top lock on the door. Get comfortable yourself because I got her over here. I just want to let you know so you ain't worried about her no more, man. Like, look, keep sending her out that door all you want to, man. Feeling like, yeah, she coming back. She ain't going nowhere. I done did my thing. I put it down in the bedroom. I got her living good. Like she ain't going nowhere. She could have came out of trailer park, nigga, and you have her living in a $500,000 mansion, man. At the end of the day, if you're not attentive to what's important to her in that very moment, because they always evolving into something new
Always.
and they always intrigued by the next thing, she will leave. If she tell you she want to go out for the sake of the analogy, what she want to work out, you better be the trainer. If
Yep.
she say she want to go see the town, you better be the tour guide. If she say you want to go shopping, you better be the stylist, nigga. If she say she want to do anything, you better have an answer to everything. I'm telling you, nigga, or she's gone.
Think about how that even
Leave.
looks to have for you to have a girl and another nigga is training her.
Ugh.
Think about how that. Come on,
Uh,
you got to be a sucker to even be in that situation. Like straight up.
How many people don't realize that training a woman in physical fitness is a form of intimacy? How many people
Bingo.
don't understand this? Who,
Bingo.
who don't understand this? How do you not understand science, how body chemistry works? How do you not understand this? His pheromones are operating at a high level. He's the personal trainer in the best shape of his life. He just had a protein shake, and your girl came in here. Look, come on, man. And your girl coming here in need. She's in need of male attention. And he finna
Yeah.
give it all to her. If
Yeah.
your girl got a personal trainer and you ain't been in the gym since Jesus was crucified, I'm here to tell you, she cheating on you, nigga. She is
Straight
giving
up.
it up behind your back.
Straight up.
You is not as
Hey,
cold as you think
look,
you is.
Straight
that's
up.
why that open door
I'm just,
policy works wonders.
I'm telling you what I know to
That
be
open
true.
door policy works numbers because 9 times out of 10, they can leave out of here and do what they want to do. But you go to that nigga kingdom over there, you ain't finna he don't function off of this open door policy.
And it don't work
So
the
you can
same
have a
way.
little fun over there, but goddamn it, realize you can't roam the streets like you do here.
At all.
Huh. Huh. God
At
damn
all.
it.
Shit, I got that open door policy for you.
And
Nigga,
like I
I
say,
don't
with the
even
open
have
door
a
policy,
curfew around
you
this
free to do what
motherfucker.
you want to do, but don't get mad when somebody done been in your jello pudding.
Yeah.
You can't get mad about it, man, because you didn't go. You took your
Straight
eye.
up.
You got
Straight up.
complacent. You start
Straight
putting your
up.
attention where it didn't belong. And I'm here to tell you, young player, she gonna be gone. Take heed to these instructions we take, or not. Keep doing what you've been doing, and see how that work out for you. But I'm telling you what we know to be true. We are telling you these are real field test lessons, real life lessons that you can learn from, man. And that's the only way you're gonna have what you want to have your way out here. If you don't listen to this, keep doing what you've been doing and see how that
And
work for you. But there are
and
concepts
y'all
about life
gotta
that you can't refute.
take style into consideration because I'm tired of y'all women telling me y'all ain't got no style. And they'll say it in front of you.
Damn.
I'm embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed for you.
That ain't player.
Hey, you just got to let him know next time they do
His
that.
wife ass. He's telling me to help him pick out his suit and shit. And I'm like, he probably don't want that. Like, there's probably a better way for you to have this discussion with him. You just
The
embarrassing him in a
last thing
public
you want.
space.
So we have all have had. I know we've all had this experience where we've been shopping and a woman has approached us and been like, "Can you help me dress my little boy? I mean,
Oh
boyfriend. I
my
mean, husband.
God.
Can you help me dress him? I'm picking out me a new tie. I'm in the tie section. I'm picking out something, and this lady she nudged the other lady. I could see her nudge her. She's like, "Go ask him. Go ask him." It's like, so we got an event going on, and we supposed to wear burgundy. Do you think I should wear this? My husband, I'm picking out here. Could she wear this with this? And she's confused on how to lay patterns on top of solids and shit like that. You know, she don't know. So she was finna put him in a whole Barney suit, you know, all burgundy. She was just trying to match color for color for color. Everything
Yeah.
burgundy. I was like,
Yeah,
baby,
the
you know, you gotta have
monochromatic.
some contrast. And as I'm explaining this to her, I'm like, I really don't want to because I'm gonna have the urge to want to knock her. You know, I'm gonna want to get the information. And so I'm like, man, you know, I wouldn't do that, but you know, I think you should ask him what he like. And then I try to walk, and then she persists. So now I'm engaged, man. But really, what happens? You should have been there. You should have
Yep.
gave her some instructions. If you didn't have the time to go shop and say, "Baby, I want you to go to Macy's, and I want you to go to this section over here. I want you to pick out this style tie that looks like this and match it with this type of shirt, and I want you to pair it with this type of pants. Send me pictures. FaceTime me if you get confused. Give her instructions because if you don't, you leave it open to other men coming in to solve the problem for you, man. You gotta have some
Yeah.
style about yourself. Like Hef said, you gotta have that. Otherwise, she will lose interest. She's clearly telling you she was attracted to what she saw when you first met her. And you probably had that shit on that night. But then you start to wear them sweats and hoodies and you got comfortable. Right. This is what happens, right? This happens.
The last two times, the boyfriend in question or the husband in the first case were there, present.
Oh,
She's
I've been in that
telling-
one too.
a little boy
He's like,
in front of him. Like, this is
man,
my
and I'm
son
talking
over here.
about-
He don't know how to get dressed.
He's an
Can you help
older
him?
dude. He's an older man. You can tell this man's
yeah.
like 45 or plus. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, I love him to death, but Lord bless him, he don't know how to dress.
Oh,
She said this in front of him, and I'm sitting here looking at him mug her, which is making him mug me. And I'm like, well, I think he's doing good. He knows what he likes.
right.
No, that ain't gonna work. I need him to look nice at this event. He's steady persistent. I'm like, well, I would do this and this and this. And like you said, I tried to walk off, and she was like, thank you so much. Can I get your number if I need any?
Whoa.
I'm like, lady, damn, lady.
He right there.
He's right there. And he look, and he mumbling, I know what I like. You know what I'm saying? He, like,
Then you need
Man.
to be assertive about it, then, nigga.
nigga,
Hef,
the
at that
second
point,
time-
Hef, you should have walked up to that man at that point and said, man, go ahead and fire that hoe so I can hire that hoe.
No,
Simple
what
as
you
that.
should have said, not man, you should have said son. The grown folks in this talking. Go sit down in the chair. Go wait for mommy by the door when she ready to go, and she gonna unlock the back seat for you to get in your car seat, nigga.
I don't want no pieces. I don't want no pieces.
Right.
Oh,
You want me to get you an icy? You want an icy, nigga?
Man. And so the second time, so the first one, this is a older black couple. The second time, it's a white woman and a white boy. This is how different we are culturally. The
Yeah.
white boy, he goes in with it. He was like, yeah, bro, what do you think? I'm like, oh, I don't know which is worse. Nigga, fight back, nigga. At least act like you know what you're doing. Nigga, make it till you make it or something.
Call for
It was
something.
like, yeah, what do you think about this? And should I do the Argyle socks? And I'm like,
Shut
too
up.
That
much.
sound like some cuckold shit right there.
It's too much. Shit.
God
So,
damn it.
fellas,
You ever seen that movie?
have
They
your
got a movie
swag
called
together.
She's probably not that into you.
Oh
know
my
that.
God.
The movie.
I got a story from that night that I saw it at the theater. Oh my
Tell it.
God.
Come on, give it
So-
to us.
So this is the time when I was like, because I went through a phase when I lived in Orange County, I was messing with number white girls. That's all they had, and they was bad.
Big
So anyway, when I moved back to the Bay, I was still kind of coming off that, white girl thing. So I found this I forget what country she was from, but I met her downtown San Francisco, and we ended up linking up a couple days later, and she said she wanted to go to the movies. So we met up that night. And what made the night fucked up from the gate was we were walking downtown and a person walked by and was like, "You're gorgeous." And she said, "Thank you." And she said, "Sorry, I was talking to him." So she kind of got an attitude with me, right? Even I didn't do the shit. So we go to the movie. The entire movie, everything that they said in that movie was nothing but the truth. And she was side-eyeing me the whole fucking movie. I didn't do shit, but she couldn't handle the truth. I wasn't that into you. I just want to smash. You cute, but I don't like you. And she's trying to do the holding hands and all the shit. No, listen to them. I was kind of like, you heard what they just said? She didn't get it. So listen to this. If a motherfucker's showing you they don't like you, believe them. Don't try to make it they playing hard to no, they don't like you.
Yeah,
Most people will tell you straight up whether you're paying attention or not, exactly how they feel. Is if you're paying attention or not. You're not picking up what signs and patterns. But they're gonna say it. You're just not paying. You don't want to believe it. You don't want to accept it. And you need to accept reality. This is not a by force. This is her choice. Accept reality. You didn't do what you were supposed to do.
I think we can probably all agree though. The number one rule though, you can lose a lot of women. You can lose a lot of money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money. I think that's gonna outlive everything else.
Now that might be hard to implement. It's a learning process, a learned behavior, and I get it, guys. Shiny things, but I call them nigga trinkets. They always always at the forefront for you. But I'm here to tell you, man, the women will come. What the movie? If you build it, they will come.
They will
you
come.
Fucking build the fucking empire, man. You will have a unlimited source amount of women that will be wanting to move in. If you build it, she will come. Don't try to get her to help her build it with you. If you build it, she will come. You'll lose a whole lot of women chasing. You'll lose a whole lot of money chasing women, but you'll never lose women with chasing money.
Unless it's Jada, because Jada don't care about nothing.
What she say?
Jada gonna want to play with. Jada gonna want to tamper with you. That's what Jada want.
Yeah. Oh, we know that's you, Jada, with your other channel. Yeah. Okay. Everybody having a good time. How y'all doing? Are y'all picking up on any of the game, man, that we laying down? Hope y'all benefiting from this. These are real life experiences that we going to, and we being vulnerable right now by showing y'all the F's on our report card at the same time, trying to graduate y'all from college on the same level, man. So if you like the content, man, if y'all got them likes up, I don't know what the likes is looking like, but I know y'all that came through, and I appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. We've been gone for a minute, man, trying to restructure some content, but at the same time, we back like we never left. And this is a free game for now, while we able to give it to you, man.
For now.
put y'all in the direction, man. So that y'all can have the better outcomes. But these is true stories. There's ain't no faking to it. There's not these guys out here. It's a lot of people out here pretending to give y'all information based on things that they saw but never experienced. You got a lot of women in this space that's trying to educate men on how to move the right way. I'm here to tell you, 1+1 is 2, and we did the math for you. We got it figured out. Take heed to what's going on here, man. 4 reasons why she lost you, things that I went over tonight. You failed to maintain the mental residence in her mind. You failed to elevate your game to the level that's always evolving. You failed to do something that you promised to do. And the reality is, number 4, she probably never was into you. These are things that women will lose interest in quickly if you don't take heed to what's important and figure out how to maintain these things so they last for a lifetime. And to be honest, every situation ain't meant to be for a lifetime. It's meant to teach you something and gain something to get you to your forever, so that you can have the tools to be able to move in those arenas the right way. You got to be equipped. You need the game. Sharpen your toolbox, add to your toolbox, and please, whatever you do, man, stay smooth with it and keep it play about it at all times.
At all
Leading with
times.
your emotions will never get you the outcomes that you want. At some point, she gonna see you not as a child. She may see you as another woman, and that ain't sustainable either.
Mm.
Or do what you've been doing. But I'm just giving you the game that I got. Keep doing it. If that shit working for you, man, by all means, man. But what I know to be true is these things that we gave you, and this is real value tonight, man. This was fun. This is real
Yes,
fun.
definitely.
Amen.
As y'all can see, me and Health, we still here, man. We just working on some things. He out in LA right now trying to do it in another way. We networking with other platforms. We got some things coming down the pipeline that we don't want to expose yet, but we working with a lot of people, man, and we building some things. And Playboy, you right here with us. You always welcome, man. And I
Yes,
always
sir.
bounce this
Appreciate it.
game off of.
Keys to the
Shout,
kingdom.
shout out to my boy, The
Yes,
Naked
sir.
Truth is my next podcast. He's right there in the chat. This is my boy Ang. He's a strip club manager, and he's been in Houston for a long time, managing the minds of these strippers, man. And he's gonna give you the 101s of strip clubbing, and we're gonna talk about that next week, man, and give y'all some real stories that we had in some of these clubs we done been in, man. Some do's and some don'ts, man. Y'all check out his channel.
Some
He did
do's
his
and some
first
don'ts to some
episode.
news you want.
Yeah, for you guys, this here's one of them, man. You know when you get $100 in ones in the strip club, you're not getting 100 ones, right? Do y'all know that? Do guys know they're not getting $100 back?
Look, I'm only going to strip clubs that's giving me all my ones.
You're not. There's nobody giving you. You gonna
Yeah,
get about 85 ones to 90 at the max,
when
but
you
they
go
gonna
to
take 10 to 15% of the
when you go
ones
to
out.
the nigga hole in the wall, no, you're not. When you go to reputable establishments where the taxes are in order, where they have general managers and owners and all of that, you're getting all your ones. That's only at nigga clubs.
And I'm gonna tell you, no matter how, if you think you may embarrass yourself to one of these strippers, you done said something that was so unplayer. I'm here to tell you, soon as you see her walk to that locker room in the back, you think she changing clothes. She telling all the rest of the strippers all your business. He ain't got no money. He about this. He probably trying to do something unsavory. He is the word spreads in the strip club faster than a wildfire, man. I can't wait for next week's episode, man. He gonna give you the real because these women talk to him in levels that she'll never talk to you, and he know all the secrets. Y'all go follow the Naked Truth podcast, man, today, and we're gonna be doing the interview on May 31st, the day before my birthday, June 1st, and it starts at 9 o'clock Central Time. So that's 7 on the Bay, and I guess 6 o'clock on the other way. 6 o'clock the other way on the East Coast. But y'all pull up for that, man. And we're gonna keep giving you this content, man, that's uncommon in the lane, moving in the lanes that players move, man. So just some uncommon shit. Got a lot of strip club managers, a lot of strippers gonna be in the building on that, man. And it's right in our pocket, man. Things that we know to be true. I can only talk about things that I've experienced, and this is something that I spend a lot of my time in, and strip clubs, some of these cities like Vegas, Miami, Houston, and some overseas shit. You know, what I'm saying we got a lot of experience in these areas, man. So I want to tune in and get some game. We here for you. I got Playboy out the house. You know, he don't come outside no more for nobody. And I got I got Big Hef back here too, man. So y'all know what it is over here with Mr. O is just living, man. We doing it the real way. Poppy say he came to Houston. He was talking last night. He was talking about dreams and he said he went to Harlem Nights, man, on the north side. You know that's Truth now, the old club. He went to all these little hole in the walls, but Truth Dreams used to be rocking. He asked about V Live last night on another channel. He does a barbershop channel on Gail's channel. And he was talking about Dreams and Harlem Nights and V Live. I say, man, it's been a minute. He came down here for All Star and he fell in love. But Houston ain't got nothing on LA and Vegas. A couple
I'm
things.
not really into the strip clubs like that, but the last time I was in Dallas, I went to DDG's.
I ain't been there. He was talking about Dallas too. I never been to DDG's. Dallas is
Yeah.
a different breed than Houston. It's definitely a different pace, a different
Yeah.
ideology, a different game. It's a little different.
Yeah,
But
I was just like, yeah, it's not my
I'm on my
thing,
way to
man.
Vegas in a few weeks. We're gonna go out there and play Vegas, man, and see what's up. I'm gonna try my hand out there. Have been out there for a little bit. He
Man,
told
that
a story
Vegas a
tonight.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah, it's only for the sharp, man. It's only for the well trained and the well game, man.
Hey, look, I ain't even go to the strip clubs while I was out there. I was having too much fun on the strip and on that damn Fremont.
The Fremont, hey, free game,
Yeah,
free game, Fremont,
man,
free game.
man.
Yeah, free game.
Savage. But man, I didn't know 8 Ball and MJG was having a versus against UGK. I'm finna have to tap in, man. Them
Yeah,
my
I
dude.
seen that. I'm finna look at that too. I
Man, them my
thought that was
guy.
somebody doing some bullshit. That's a real battle.
Man, real battle. I gotta tap in.
Already. Well, I'm Mr. O. I'm just living, man. Evolutionary Playboy on Instagram and YouTube. HAH Big Health on all platforms, especially on TikTok. Y'all tap in with us, man. And until next time, man, I got an outro for you. Y'all keep rocking with us, man. Stay smooth and keep it player. You dig. And y'all
Hey,
buy
I
some merch, man. Buy some. We got all right. Stay smooth and keep it player. I'm Mr. O. Till next time. You did.